Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Thursday, January 19th, 2023. These are the charts of the day, and as we do every Thursday, a review of the swings of the last month or so. It's about 20, so let's get to it. CECO, beautiful rising channel. You can see the pop coil here, the pop flag there, and a pop and a mini flag. Now looking for 15 and 18 and a half. DADA continues to impress, and what a nice rising channel. It's had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way move though. So at this point, this is a bit less reliable, still very strong pattern. Any move above 1463, I'm looking for 17 and a half, 18. EVH broke out, put a swing on it, it backed off, but now today reversed off the breakout point. Still a nice base pattern overall look. 33 and a half and 37 and 3/4 would be a target. GDS, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way move, and now a wedge. Obviously, we want to see a tight stop underneath, say 19. But a move here, it should get me back to test 27, 30, and then 35. HIMX sticking its head out above resistance, but it reversed today. Nevertheless, a new high was reached, at least the highest level since August, when the stock tagged 775. Today's high, 774, right there. So if it do get through that zone, I'll be looking for a gap fill and run up towards the 8 3/4 range, maybe 10. After breaking out and forming a nice little pennant or coil, mini coil, it looks ready to go again. My targets are now 16, 18, and 20. IQ coming off the spike high near the top of the channel, which I mentioned, it was a little bit overbought. You can see that right now it's pulled back to the channel bottom, trend line, I should say. And now we need to get a tight stop on this one under 5. Your targets are 6 3/4, 7, and then 8 1/4, 9. LABU may be a failure here. The stock popped, broke out, and then reversed. It's been down 4 days in a row. Market pulled back on the biotechs after a big run, but it's still holding support. I'd like to see $7 hold. I believe it stops under 6.5 and 590. Those are your stopping points and support. NINE in the junior oil sector, in a new high a couple days ago. Acting very well off the trend line. Your mid-channel targets are 20 and then 25. NIU in the Chinese electric vehicle sector pulled back to the moving average and bounced. Nice bounce today, but it didn't hold it. Nevertheless, resistance is about 5.5, 6 1/4, and then my target's $8 on a swing. NSTG popped out. We put a swing on it and flagged and popped again. Got up to resistance and backed off today. I'd like to see it get up through yesterday's high above 1130. I'd be looking for 15 and 18. ORIC popping out of a coil that appears. Yesterday popped, today at an inside day, but a very positive one, finishing up at the high for the day at 654. Your targets are 7.5, 8.5, and 9.5. Pan American Silver in the silver sector, after breaking out of the base pullback, might reverse today, back up again. We'll see. The targets are 21 and 24.5. Roblox got slammed on a downgrade today after breaking out. It's filled the gap. Now this is going to have to give me an indication that it can hold support, which I believe is right there at about 31.5 3/4. REPL popped a couple days ago, made a nominal new high, then backed off, but that's where it's got to get to 28, 65, 75. Up through that level, you're looking at 32 and 35. SMMT wedging in a rising channel as well, but the current action must hold at 3.5 range. Once through 5.5, 7 is your target. Technoglass got up to target number 1 at near 35 and backed off the last 2 days. Today was not a good day, down 7%. I need this to hold. I got a stopping point under, say, 27.5, 28. TGTX popped and then pulled back. It's in a nice rising channel with good technicals. My targets are 15.5 and 21. UMC got up to resistance and backed off today, an engulfing reversal bar, but it was only down 17 cents. Nevertheless, once it gets, and if it gets over 7 3/4, your targets are 8.5, 9, 9 3/4. And finally, Viking Therapeutics, a beautiful rising channel, but it did a little bit of a reversal today. Got up to 950, finished 868, down 48 cents. I'll be watching this carefully on the 7 3/4 is not, is a stop, but I'm still liking the pattern overall. If you can break out above the 965 range, I'd be looking for 11 and 13.5, 14. Let's look at some of the swing trades that we've had over the last few weeks at techtrader.com. Good night, everybody.